Greetings, ladies and gentlemen! Smiling 4 here, and welcome back to some more Tokyo Mirage Sessions Fire Emblem. As in the last session, after taking care of that annoying Garnet himself, well, where do I begin, actually? If I go any further, I know I'll be into spoiler territory, and in case you guys have not seen the previous 6-ish videos, well, you might be caught off for a loop. But then again, if you are seeing this after that, then you know what happens. So if you haven't, then go check out the 6 videos. I don't know how to segue into that any better today, so yeah, there's that. But anyway, today we are going on into Dollar as per usual. We've already cleared 3 floors, it looks like. Let me think. Let's see, we did the first one, obviously, with Garrick. The second one that had a Versa, and the third one, well, the pattern I'm thinking of is correct, and it just wasn't a coincidence before. The next fight should be Gangrel. I'm guessing it's gonna be that. If I'm wrong, well then, yeah. But of course, before I get into that, well, I'd like to actually do a little more Carnage Unity and Radiant Unity and all that, because I've leveled up quite a lot. I've fought a lot of enemies in my spare time. If we could go over to my last 2 saves, I have leveled up each of the characters to at least level 62, and of course Tsuki is level 64 for obvious reasons. He is the main character and all, but hey, we got them catching up, so that's always a plus. There, it might be helpful if the bosses keep getting progressively higher in difficulty and much more powerful. So, it is what it is. And also doing that, I gained a lot more 6-star prestiges, stuff for other stuff, you know the drill. So that, without that, I can't even talk right now. With all that said, let's actually get into this. Now, first things first, we gotta actually talk to Tiki and skip past all this dialogue. Let me do that. No, not now. Worry about the big stuff. So let's see what we got now, because I have not checked this. I'm very curious. You may need courage now. Yeah, that's a lot of things. Ooh, the Exalted Falchion, A! That's my shout out to Fire Emblem Awakening. Well, obviously, especially in the later game. Then we got the Leviathan, the Ame no Nubuko, and Ohabari. Sphere of Light, Indra's Thunder, Mjolnir, I like Rainbow Bow, Amano Kyogumi, Egalatine, and Masakado Sword. I have no idea who that is. Maybe we'll figure it out later. Oh, of course, new range skills now too. For Suki, we get the Shockwave, Kiria has the Battlefield Lullaby, Elnora has Untouchable, and Memori gets the Disarming Grace. Alright then, I guess the first thing we'll do is go into the Carnage Unity then. Get ourselves some brand new weapons for everyone. So let's see what this thing has. Yeah, let's see. It definitely kind of does resemble Falchion in a way. Oh, and hey, that's actually a pretty interesting comeback. So it restores HP every turn. Very similar to how the Exalted Falchion actually works, except, well, in that game, you can use it more as an item, a free heal, without actually using a vulnerary. Is that? And the Leviathan, ooh, makes you no longer get taxes, so that could be helpful. And resistant to, well, the resistances are still the same and all that. What do these things have? Let's see. Focus Blade, Diamond Splitter, good against the Armor Mirages, 9/EX, and Martyr Expertise. As for the Exalted Falchion, you get that. Charge, Wormicide, Null Seal. Okay, I guess the first thing I'll grab is the... Wait, actually, how many of this stuff do I have? I should be alright. I think I'll be alright. First thing first, we are getting the Exalted Falchion. It's time to do this in the most fitting way possible. So let's do the little fusion. Shing! Oh yeah, that is the true Falchion. Oh, guess what? Surprised that that's this low in the actual thing. You'd think it may be this last item right here, but I don't know. It's weird to me. Then we get a Leviathan. Got a little gap there in the center. I guess that's good for catching blades and all that. Assuming we ever did that. That'd be cool. The cool concept in turbines is... Unfortunately, when it comes to turn-based, it's never a thing. Alright, we got that. I do not want to equip that right now. What I would like to equip right now is this brand new weapon for Kata, the Ame no Nubuko. We need 74 of Titan Essence, it looks like. I think that's Titan Essence, let me see. Well, Titan Force, close enough. Yeah, and again, I got at right in front of my TV screen, so... yeah, I can't really do much about it right now. I'm gonna wait until she actually decides to leave, or I'll call her over when we get to the actual boss fight. You know how it is. Let's see. Resistance to fire and electricity, and null to spirit. Or not spirit. I think it was body. I don't know. Those two elements at the very end make no sense to me. Even less sense than force instead of wind. Whatever. Let's see if we can get Deodon, Mazendine, Fire Element, and Blessed Wind. Slayer Sword's HP during her turn does not work in the subcast. Why do I have a feeling I've why do I feel like I've seen that skill before? You know, that was involved Kata. Either way, that sounds pretty decent. Alright, I'm stuck in this menu. The middle thingy. It looks interesting enough. Kind of reminiscent of the... Well, Yoshiro's killer, to be more specific. Except the colors are kind of reversed. You know, this one has a red hilt, and then the bronze blade. And instead, in Yoshiro's case, is the bronze hilt, and then red blade. It's very interesting. Alright, for Kane, we got the Amino Ohabari. We can get increase of Javelin Rain, Piercing Void, Victory Cry, always helpful, and Shurasaw greatly raises critical hit rate with physical attacks. Oh, that's definitely a must-have. Then I get Spear of Light for Espada, Ice Lunge, Tetrakarn, and Lance Expertise. I'll get that in a while. But I definitely want this first. Absolutely. Oh hey, it's green. Perfect for wind striking. Okay, now the tip of this blade. This one specifically reminds me of that Halo blade. You know, except this one's green instead of purple. Like you haven't played Halo? Well, you can look up some kind of, I guess, mail if you work. But it's very reminiscent of that. The very blade of it. Spear of Light. Cool. Ainge's Thunder, which is damage taken from magic attacks. We get Spirit Leech, steal a lot of EP from an enemy. Oh yeah, I actually kind of discovered this last time. So, it turns out that each enemy actually has their own EP meter. I always thought they just had the max thing all the time, no matter what, but apparently they actually have their own... When you reach their EP, they can't do their things, they can only do regular attacks. It's very interesting. So this is going to be a very good thing to have with us. We also get Dodge Sword, Concentrate, and Megiddo Leon. Ooh la la, I like the sound of that already. Kind of boring looking, honestly, but hey, I'll take what I can get, right? And I'll equip that right away. And her other weapon was Mjolnir, I think it was. Yeah, Mjolnir. Oh, wait. Mana Aid, Fire Elwyn, Maragidine, and True Casting. Oh, and check it out, we've completed the whole thing. Looks like. Yeah, we have one more right here. Which I don't know when we'll ever get that, but hey. That's pretty cool, though. Almost completed this whole thing. But yeah, Mjolnir. This looks nothing like a Mjolnir. This is a disgrace to the name of Mjolnir. I wish the microphone would resemble like that hammerhead itself, like in the movies. Car's Master Darch are cool. Yeah, I know. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Even though I'd probably get a copyright suit, but hey. Right, the Rainbow Bow. Ooh, good for critical hits. She needs that severely. Get Thunder Strike increase, Inferno Strike increase, Blades of Domination. Use your physical attacks and power chance to cause target attack class. Don't I have that already? Or no, those are the Blades of Restraint. What's the difference, actually? I'd have to check that. And then Mana Aid. Very Slayer restores EP. Don't care much about that, but I'll grab it anyway. Also, Rainbow Bow. This is not very rainbowish. They should have just called this the Pink Bow. Because that's all it is. It's pink with a silver hilt. It's not rainbow at all. So you call it the Pink Thunder Bow or something. Because that's what it resembles more to me, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, and we got the Amano Kayogumi theme. On Shadow. Oh, that's right. I also, when I'm done here, I need to actually go over a few things I got. Nothing too big. Just a few little nuances, since Eleanor had a weapon she used last time. But Amano Kagumi. Yeah, we got Shadow. I definitely want to get that at some point. Like Plasma EX, Vital Shot raises damage on critical hits. Oh yeah. Again, she needs the critical hits. Considering she's very, very weak in defense, knocking out enemies as soon as possible is a godsend with her. But yeah, I kind of like this one a little better than Pink Bow, so I'm definitely equipping that first. Alright, Galatine. Oh, that's pretty interesting looking. Gigantomachia is in there, along with Diamond Splitter, Victory Cry, which we already have, and can't increase that, and Makara Guard. Very cool. Yeah, this one looks very interesting. What does this one remind me of? I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. Maybe in another game, and did that thing just clip through the floor? I think it didn't clip through the floor. That's very interesting. Alright, so there's that. And last but not least... Oh, Ragnall! Hello? What? Huh? He can get a Ragnall. I am so done. I need to get this. What does it take to get that? 1 Bishop Force. In the area of memories. Oh, I need to do that in my spare time and get that Ragnall. Dude. Being able to wield the Blade of Ike. That would be awesome. Like Ike and Chrome's weapons fighting side by side. You know how legit that is? Seriously. But I'll have to wait for a day. Masakato's Sword. Which has Charge, Victory Cry, Wall Breaker. Every attack that deals damage with Null and Repel resistances. Ooh! Ooh! I like the sound of that already! Because there are many enemies that have that kind of effect in the area we were at. Seriously, it's really annoying. So I will accept that. Thank you for the Masakato. Now that reminds me of a blade from Lightning Returns, actually. I don't remember what its name, though, specifically, so unfortunate for me. Alright, but there's that. Next up, Raid Unity, because we need to get some certain skills. A lot of them, actually. So we got a session repertoire. Did we get the... Yeah, we got the passive repertoire as well. Oh yeah, and Shockwave knocks down all nearby enemies. What does that do? Does it just mean they'll get stunned or something, or what? I don't even know. Either way, I'm gonna wait a bit for that one. Session repertoire, you got the command repertoire, and the passive repertoire, I think? Do you have that with you? Session, oh, passive, here we go. Good thing I double checked, because we're gonna need these. New weapons means new skills, therefore more slots are needed, and I don't want to replace good stuff. Alright, so there's that. Session repertoire, another passive repertoire. Come on, buddy. You know, one thing I wish they would have added in this game, you know, as minor as it could be, probably because most people wouldn't go for this, but, I'd like if they had, like, a multi-choose, you know, skill reunity thingy. Like, you could choose multiple skills from many characters, and then just do it all at once instead of having to sit through this whole thing every time. I mean, it's cool and all, but it gets kind of, repetitive at times. Let's see, there's that. Passive repertoire. Alright, we're almost done. We've almost got it! All that's left is one for you. Where is it? Yeah, passive repertoire. Don't use the wrong thing now. We don't do mornings. Oh, and actually, I think she has the command repertoire. Yep, she does. I definitely want that, especially if I'm gonna get one of those new skills. It's just a must-have. There's that. Kind of think, does Ellie need that as well? Let me see. Session has it. Yes, she does. Alright, here you are. And I know Kyria has one for a fact. Because she has one for each of the elements besides electricity. And in that place, she has the Makajameon, I think it was? But I guess I can go check. Yeah, she has that, so we're good. Okay. Last but not least, you, my friend, Yoshiro. You get command repertoire. Come on, skip past this. There we go. So you can add that wall breaker to your thing without getting rid of anything good. And then we get... Oh wait. Wait, where's the passive one? Oh, there it is. Okay. Man, again, went through all those 6-star prestiges. All the ones that I had grinded in that amount of time. Just down the drain. That quickly. Okay, but now it's actually time to see what I would want to equip. Let's see. The Shockwave, Isugi's main teammate, so that might be very helpful. You never know. Again, though... Oh, wait, no, hold on. I just realized. That's a, skill we can use in the item menu. Again, what does that do? Like, in all honesty, what does that actually do? Maybe it can be used against the, Savage enemies? Maybe? I don't know. Soren Girl... Or no, that's... Yeah, Soren Girl, that's that, fine. Andante. I love the healing EP automatically. It saved me so many trips to the vending machine. Or at the very least, saved me so many chakra drops. So yeah, let's just go for that stuff. Let's see, Andante. Okay, wait, heals 1 HP. DP cost. Huh, it must not have that one specifically. At least not yet. Well, then I can just give him the Here Comes Toma. The HP is very helpful this time of year. HP is always helpful this time of year. There's that. Alright, which one do you have? Wait, let's see. That's the EP cost. Oh, heals 2 EP, not bad. That could be very helpful. Battlefield Lullaby. Lullaby. Else? Maybe in a sec. Let's see. Hers was... Oh, and Smash Hit, that's right. I want her to contribute to that as soon as possible. The SP meter is not exactly something that is easy to fill up. Untouchable, increases evade. You know what, screw that, I'm gonna get this one for sure. Because again, Ellie is very fragile. And I've had many times where she gets knocked out too easily. Having her dodge attacks, like, very, very helpful. Air Highliner, what's for... Oh wait, Endless Song, a Lethal Magic Blow. Screw that, I also need that. Like, definitely. I think her resistance is actually pretty decent, but again, don't like that risk. Alright, then she has enough for... maybe not. Wait. Protect this cast member from sleep. That might have also been a little helpful. Oh, Red Carpet heals 1 EP, alright. And then that's that. We've used all our 6-star prestiges again. Man, I seriously need to grind that stuff out. And maybe just like do a little montage of everything I grabbed so I don't have to do this multiple times around. But that was pretty good so far. And I guess the last thing to do is that we got... I think we have 2 Master Seals actually. Let me see. Go over to Drag. We have 3 Master Seals! So we can convert both Drow and the Bar, and still be able to reconvert another one. And you know what? I know just the person for that. But alright, let's see. General, a stalwart and a sturdy protector, endures all through unbreakable defense and healing skills. Healing's alright, but I like someone who can, you know... yeah. An unruly, destructive brigand, that's a berserker, offense excels over defense for a merciless assault. As cool as that is, I prefer defense with Mamori. That's what she was built for. She's the mighty glacier. You know, what she lacks in speed, she makes up more so in defense. That being said, the general would just so fit it. Let's see this. Oh yeah, and I like this form already. I wonder what this back is. It's very interesting. Alright though, I'll grab it. Count one, General Drow. And this time I'll make sure not to skip it. So yeah, I have my hands off the Wii U gamepad. Select on 20. Let's do this. Yeah. Whoa. The power, it puts through me. Power of heroes. Ching, Chang, Chung. Meet General Drunk. Drunk has been reborn to General, and new skill wanes within the reborn Mirage. And it's a special performance, Savage Cut. And of course, with new cards means new weapons. The Halberd, the Irvin, and the Wunderland. And for the first time this time around, I'm going to also do another one. Let's see, we got Hero, the classical champion of heroism, balanced abilities with skill and offense support. Or the Swordmaster, a maverick master of the blade. All sword skills come naturally to this paragon of swordplay. So let's see. Down skill with Hero, increasing everything from magic. Let's see. Ooh, you look menacing. He looks like it looks like Navarre actually just went to a went trick-or-treating on Halloween or something. But yeah, both these forms are pretty bizarre. Let's see, balanced abilities with skill and offensive support. The Paragon's swordplay with sword skills. You know, just because of that and the fact that it would be fitting, I'm gonna do the Swordmaster. You know, a bit evil-ish. I'd say that's pretty fitting for Navarre. Whatever. Let's get this over with, shall we? Well, what are you waiting for? Launch it already, you fool! The power surges within me! I feel alive! I am a Swordmaster! Navarre's been reborn as Swordmaster. A new skill awakens within the reborn Mirage, and can now use a special performance, Karma Cut. Man, oh, and new cards been unlocked, the Masamune and the Haino Kakutsuchi. Wait a second, did I already have the Masamune?